Alright guys, here we are for another trailer reaction. Today we're reacting to the trailer for the movie Death Wish.
Charles Bronson himself returns for another exciting this is not...
He looks shockingly like Bruce Willis now.
Lost all of his hair.
But you know, time
and
changes
came back
all.
from the dead.
Yeah,
Is he dead? Is Charlie Bronson dead?
If he's not, he's very close.
He's always got fucking rope. Holy shit, Bruce Willis, Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yep.
Damn,
this is going to
son.
be interesting. Eli Roth is director.
This will be he'll be very hostile.
I've seen little clips of this during people talking about how this movie was being protested by the BLA, I think, because they didn't like the idea that it's a white male shooting criminals or something.
What's BLA?
In Chicago, the Black Lives Association, or BLM, whatever it is.
Okay, BLM is Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
I didn't realize till halfway through that I didn't understand the letters. Okay, I guess because it's glorifying a man with a death wish.
But what the people fighting on the other side of this were saying, he kills more white people than he does black people, and the black people he kills just shot a child. So I don't see where the issue could be. But let's watch the trailer and find out for ourselves. Looks pretty good.
It does. I mean, I'm not gonna claim to be a fan of the original movie or movie series or whatever you want to call it. You could probably call it whatever it is. It's probably a safe bet. But I think the tone to this might be different. It's funny as opposed to like
this is an upbeat
one man against all whatever. All right.
No, it looks good. You know, being set in Chicago instead of being set in what was original was in New York.
Everything was in New York for a little bit there, yeah.
That doesn't really matter anything at all to me. If anything, it makes sense because there's more crime in Chicago now than there is in New York. So that just seems like that's logical. I don't think they're and you know, I don't look for them, but it didn't seem like there was any racial undertones in this whatsoever.
I literally didn't get a
he tortures and kills a white dude in the very beginning. And again, the only people that he kills it seemed to be just because they said you can't go to school because of this guy, and he kills that guy who also shot a child. It seems like a logical person to kill for anyone. I don't care what race you are.
Yeah, and it's not even like a playing it safe thing. It's like, listen, there's going to be... Like, if you think back to movies from back in the day, right, there were always, like, various races and heights and types of people.
Sure.
Dude wearing a headband, dude with whatever. They always had this very diverse cast of scumbags that
it was the same group of scumbags, too. It was that long-haired Asian guy. It'd be like one white dude in a beater who looked like he was a hillbilly. There'd be like a black dude in a headband with a, what do you call it, an afro.
And the main character would just be mowing them all down. It was from central casting. We need thugs? Well,
exactly.
Yeah. No, I like this. He seems to be like, there's a scene where he dresses like the doctor to go in and like get the information from the kid and all that stuff. I don't know. This it seems light but also good.
I like Bruce Willis in general. When he has a gun in his hand.
Sure.
Generally. So yeah, this is just gonna be another fun popcorn type movie.
I think this will be one of like the good ones though, because he has had a little run of like phoning it in and like not being awesome or whatever.
But that I don't even blame him 100% for that. Movies are just a lot are bad.
Yeah,
and
Bruce
like, you know, if you're a working actor, you're gonna get tagged by a couple of bad movies.
I know. But the word on the street between like the Kevin Smith thing and then you see certain films, you're like, oh, well, he's not trying. Like it's fine not to not try, but I shouldn't know about it. It should just be like a thing.
Are you saying he didn't try on Cop Out?
I didn't see that.
It was a joke, because Cop Out.
I heard it was bad.
It wasn't the worst. Tracy Morgan's hilarious.
Sure. I love that Sway is getting work. He was in Luke Cage, and now he's in this. He was just pimping himself out to be the guy on the radio whenever anything happens. I like it a lot.
It's a throwback. I like, though, how this guy, Bruce Willis's character, his wife clearly dies. They bury her. The daughter seems to live, unless she takes a turn for the worse in the middle of this and dies. You'd think that might be a reason to not put yourself in life-threatening danger constantly, because he's not a superhero. And I don't even know what his job was, but his friend Vincent D'Onofrio says, "You're not a cop." I wonder if he was a cop. I wonder what his job was.
Did they trim that line right before he says anymore or something like that?
Yeah, well, because then when he's in the store, he didn't have any guns to begin with. He's like, I want to buy a gun.
I want to buy a gun. Let me feel out this whole gun thing.
Yeah, presumably he didn't have any, but then he becomes John Wick, it seems.
No, I know, and like that's what I mean. Like this is lighter, so I'm not going to be critical of like how does he suddenly get all this like murderous powers or whatever.
I imagine he was in the military. You're gonna find out he was a Green Beret or some shit.
Something, right?
There
better be something. If he's just like an insurance salesman, this is going to be very weird. But again, light enough that maybe I don't care. Maybe it's fine.
Yeah, played a lot of video games. Who cares?
Shooting people in broad daylight, taking care of business, be a bunch of newsreel footage. Is he a dangerous vigilante, or is he the savior of Hell's Kitchen? I mean,
You think he's gonna have a name?
Oh
If you're gonna
no!
call him something like he's gonna be a superhero?
Death Wish. No, I don't
know.
know. Or is this just an Unbreakable crossover film?
Well, they're making Unbreakable too.
I don't know anything about that.
I just saw a thing about that. They were filming. I think it's called Glass. The second one.
Ooh. I bet everyone's too old to replies to.
No, they're all picking up.
Oh my God, that might just save M. Night Shyamalan and me.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's this Death Wish. I would love it if Death Wish exists in the movie and they call him Charles Bronson as his name.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, guys. Until next time, let us know in the comments below what you think, and don't die in a fire. We'll see you next time.
It's like a good version of all those shitty, like, we're going to do a movie about, like, on the beach, Baywatch, you know? Where it's like, oh, it's